Hey guys, it's Anthony, back with day number 4 of recovering from my heart surgery and Lyme disease. Again, I got the heart monitor off, so I was excited for that. I'm feeling better today, so we're gonna do some isometrics to start out with, start building strength, and also we're gonna do the bike as well. But first, we're gonna start with the isometrics and some low level precursors to calisthenics movements. Let's get started. Before we get into the exercise themselves, we're going to do some core facilitation. So the nerves that go to the core muscles also have sensory distributions. So the sensory distributions are real easy. They go right over the abdominals. So the skin sensations right over the abdominals and a little bit on the ribs. So we can take a towel and stimulate that sensory component of the nerve, which is the same nerves that are going to activate the core musculature. So you just take a towel, put it under your shirt, move it kind of quickly all around for about 10 to 20 to even 30 seconds. Make sure you're getting up on the ribs. And there we go. That should facilitate those core musculatures. You might need to do it for a little longer, repeated, but that's a good start. The next one we're going to do is the vestibulocoelic reflex. We're going to utilize that. So that's has to do with stabilizing your head in space, and we're going to use that to facilitate some of the core musculature. So I'm just going to put my hand on my head and then push my head into my hand. You go for about 5 seconds, then relax for about 5 seconds, then we're going to do it again. There we go. You should start feeling those core muscles lighting up with this. And again. And relax. So then we'll go on to our next one. The next part, we're going to be stimulating the fascial lines of the abdominal musculature, so the core. Where we want to go is the we got the obliques right here, and then we have the rectus abdominis. That's at six-pack abs. Right where they meet, that's where we want to dig our fingers into. So we have our location. We get the ribs down, and then tip that pelvis back. Right there, and do a little bit of a crunch and dig those fingers in. Really stimulate that fascia. Alright, getting a little lightheaded from our recovery, but we're doing good. I'm gonna wait a little bit here, and then we'll do it again. Right, here we go. Round 2. Ribs down, pelvis tip back, dig into that fascia. From the ribs all the way down to the pelvis. We're gonna do one more round. A little recovery, a little lightheaded, but not so bad. Right, round 3. Go. Ribs down, pelvis to backwards. Really dig in. For this next exercise, we're going to be using 2 chairs. You can use the 2 bars, but this is what I have right now. So same thing like on the floor, we're going to tuck the pelvis backwards under. We're going to pull the ribs down, and this one I'm going to be pushing up with the knees up by my chest. I'm going to be pushing up right here, and I'm trying to make this part right here nice and high up. I'm trying to lift that up nice and high. So here we go. You want to be nice and stable, okay? This is as stable as you can. You might shake around it first, but we want this to be nice and stable. Getting a little lightheaded, but doing okay. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. 1, 2, 3. We're getting there, a little stronger every day. That one got me a little more. Okay, let's do one more. And that's it for the core exercises, the isometrics that we're doing today. Now we're going to do the bike. We're going to keep the heart rate again in the blue zone. I'm not going to do the other cardio exercises yet because I did the isometrics. We don't want to add too many things all at once. I needed to take quite a long break in between the isometrics and this, but it's the first time doing the isometrics, doing strength building exercises since my heart surgery and still recovering from Lyme disease. So we're gonna jump right on this and get into the cardio. So just started on the bike. We're gonna go for, I'm gonna shoot for 10 minutes this time. Last time we made it about, the longest we made it was 4 minutes. And then we did 3 minutes. I'm feeling pretty good today. We did the isometrics, but I'm just gonna keep it nice and slow. And we'll see if we can make it to 10 minutes this time. Still just building up that base level of endurance. And then once we get to a higher level, then we'll start adding in the other cardio exercises to help improve recovery. You don't want to add too many variables in to one workout session at once, especially when you're just starting out. That's a good way to burn yourself out and expend unnecessary amounts of energy. So we're going to keep it pretty simple, doing the same thing, but just for a longer amount of time because I want to build that endurance up. About 3 minutes in, feeling pretty good, a little lightheaded, but we're getting there. You don't want to push too hard. You don't want to overtrain. That definitely is not good because then you need a much longer recovery, especially with the state I am right now after heart surgery and Lyme disease. It's good to be cautious, especially because the other time I pushed too hard, I ended up in the ER. But we're keeping it nice and easy, just building back up. Getting a little more lightheaded, just keeping it nice and slow. The important part is to move, to get some exercise in. Do what you can. Wherever you're at, that's where you start. You don't start off lifting 200, 300, 400, 500 pounds when you start going to the gym. If it's 2 pounds, that's where you start. It just whatever is manageably heavy for you, whatever is manageably challenging for you, where you are at, that's where you start. Don't compare yourself to other people that have been doing it for years. Compare yourself to you. Whew. Okay, getting a little short of breath, but doing okay. I'm 6 minutes in, feeling a little lightheaded, but I'm holding strong. I'm doing good. I can tell I'm getting better, and I can tell I'm improving. We're just gonna keep at it, nice and steady, keeping the heart rate in the blue zone, just on the lower level, in the low hundreds or so. And we're just gonna keep going on. 8 minutes in and doing well. I'm gonna go the full 10 minutes, and it's going well, guys. I'm thankful I can move. If you'd followed in my other videos, you know that I recovered from a severe head injury back in 2011. So just being thankful that I can move and focusing on that. Little steps every day, trying to get a little bit better, recovering when you need to recover, and just get right back at it, doing what you can do. Little baby steps over time. Any kind of steps forward are still steps forward. Over time, they compound and create huge progress. They really do. So just keep at it, and you'll get there. It's all about consistency. 1 more minute left. That's the full 10 minutes. Feeling pretty good, a little lightheaded, a little winded, but not too bad. Day 4 of training, and we'll be back next time. I've noticed that I've been having some ocular issues, some issues with my eyes as I've been going along with this recovery. So I'm planning on tomorrow or later this week I'll do some ocular motor exercises. There's a lot of great exercises to fix the movements of the eyes, control the eyes. A lot of benefits of that. We'll go into that the next video when I do the eye exercise. That might be the next video.